Hi, this is Paul Drew from Studio One Expert. Today I'm going to be demonstrating a quick tip on how to apply reverb pre-delay to vocals and guitar with the stock Studio One plugins. So let's load in Open Air Reverb to my send here. So one of the great things with Open Air is that you can import impulse responses. And I have some here that someone's already created. And I'm going to drag one of those impulse responses onto the Open Air plugin screen. And let's use this IR called Crystal Plate here. As you see, it just applies straight to the plugin. So let's play that vocal on its own with just the reverb.
Wrote one for you anyway. Sparks fly now, I understand the reason. Morrison is singing, come on baby, light my fire. Sparks fly now, I wanna keep believing. Every song was written
now
for
let's hear that in the track.
'Cause you're making me light up, and you're making me burn. Light up, you got me under a spell. I just can't fight when sparks fly.
Okay, so you can hear how that sounds. Now I'm going to apply a pre-delay to that reverb. The pre-delay is going to delay the start of the reverb. This can make a huge difference to the clarity of a mix. When you apply pre-delay, it will move the reverb out of the way of the vocals. Now you can apply pre-delay by ear. Just adjust it to how it feels in the song. But I like to use timed pre-delays. And I've got a book by Bobby Osinski called The Mixing Engineer's Handbook. I'd recommend all of you to get it. In the back of the book, it gives you the delay charts for tempos ranging from 75 to 160 BPM. Now, there are sites on the internet as well that have delay time calculators, and all you have to do is to put in the tempo of the song and it'll work it out for you. But there are some sites that aren't very accurate, so I'll put a link here with the web address and you can find one that I recommend. So I know that I like to use pre-delay times, say between 50 and 130 milliseconds. So if I look at my book, I can see that a 30-second note for 135 BPM is 55.6 milliseconds. So if I apply that 55.6 milliseconds here, and if I hold down Shift, I can actually get finer detail here so I can get it exact or close to. There we go. Let's hear that.
Wrote one for you anyway. Sparks fly now, I understand the reason. Morrison is singing, come on baby, light my fire.
So while we're listening to that, I can see on my book that a 16th is 111.1 milliseconds. So let's have a look at that now if I apply it here.
Light up, and you're making me burn. Right up, you got me under a spell. I just can't fight when sparks fly. When sparks fly.
There we go.
Sparks fly now, I understand the reason. Morrison is singing, come on baby.
Let's try that in the track.
Sparks fly now, I wanna keep believing. Every song was written for you, 'cause you're making me light up.
Now personally, I prefer it at 55.6. So let's take it down to 55.6 again, which is the 30-second note. Hear that in the track. Okay, let's exaggerate that reverb a little bit.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Sparks fly now, I wanna keep believing. Every song was written for you, 'cause you're making
Tuck in.
me light up, and you're making me burn. Right up, you got me.
Now, just another quick tip. I like to add an EQ to my reverb send, either cutting or shelving off the top and the bottom frequencies. So let's just try that here. I'm going to add it after the reverb. And I'm just going to cut here, the mid-80s, and just off the top there as well. Now for me that adds a bit more clarity. So let's hear that.
Wrote one for you anyway. Sparks fly now, I understand the reason. Morrison is singing, come on baby, light my fire. Sparks fly now, I wanna keep believing. Every song was written for you, 'cause you're making me light up, and you're making me burn. Right up, you got me under a spell. I just can't fight when sparks fly.
Now I've also got some acoustics in this track as well, so let's have a look at them. It's on these channels here, and let's play them. Now I've got all of these acoustics sent to a bus, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply room reverb to the send of that bus, just a default setting. Now for me, this setting is a golden find. It always seems to work and it hasn't let me down once. So let's hear that in the track.
And you're making me burn right up, right up. You got me under a spell. I just can't fight when sparks fly. When sparks fly.
Now I can also apply the pre-delay to the acoustics as well. So let's have a look at that 55.6 milliseconds pre-delay on this.
You wanna hold my hand?
And if I hold down shift, I can get the finer detail as well. Track.
Give me light up, and you're making me burn right up, right up. You got me under a spell. I just can't fight when sparks fly.
Now I have got a more in-depth vocal reverb video on the Production Expert Premium video site if you did want to go deeper. But for now, this is Paul Drew from Studio One Expert, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.